Well, hello, every internet buddies. I'm the Rifter. This is my nightmare. As you can tell, I'm not wearing a collared shirt, which means it's my day off. One of 2 days off. I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning because I couldn't sleep for some reason. And I don't know what just fell, but I binge watched the first episode. Or I'm sorry, the first episode. That's not a binge watch. I binge watched the first season of Solar Opposites. Honestly, you really have to get past the first 1 or 2 episodes. I mean, they're good, but it's like there are better episodes. The 7th episode is amazing. Like, there's a whole secondary storyline running through that show that Mad Max-ish. Not really Mad Max, but I can't remember the movie that I'm pretty sure they're paralleling, but you just have to watch and just look out for episode 7. It's the second to last episode, but it's amazing. I really wish I could remember what movie it was that they're spoofing, or I know that they're just watch it. Episode is not brought to you by Coke Zero again. Again, I'm trying to stay away from soda, but it's like meth. I would assume, because I've never done meth, but I'm assuming it's pretty good, otherwise people wouldn't always do it. So, I just got out of Hobby Lobby and Walmart. First went to the Hobby Lobbies to get my wife a Mother's Day gift. That is so weird saying it like that. Yes, I was getting my wife a Mother's Day gift. Very strange way to word. Actually, it's not a strange way to word it. It's just this wife and mother coming out of my mouth is just, I don't know. Oh, well, hurry up, dude. If you would put your turn signal on sooner, you wouldn't have to try and get over while I'm in the lane next to you, prick. So any hoozle, Hobby Lobby, super duper crowded. You're supposed to be staying 6 feet away from people. The lines were like halfway down the store, which is fine. I mean, I know they don't have a whole lot of cash registers. And my problem isn't with the employees. What my problem is with is, you're supposed to be staying 6 feet apart. I'm not wearing a mask because I swear, I think I had COVID-19 in September. I swear, because that's when I had pneumonia for the first time in my life, and I thought I was gonna die. It's not like they tested me for bacterial pneumonia, they just gave me some antibiotics, which I know won't do anything against a virus, but anyway, I don't know. Besides the point, this lady started talking to me behind me, and she's right up, like her crotch is almost on my butt, and she's like whispering in my ear, like, wow, look at all the candy, it's gone. I guess people get stuck here and they just start eating. I'm about to do the same. I'm like, ha ha, I just start laughing. I'm like, get the frick away from me. I don't care. You're like really in my space. Well, she keeps on and keeps on. And like finally I get to go to the checkout and she's back there munching on some, I don't know, something very not healthy. I don't have really room to talk about being healthy or not healthy, but for seriously. Anyway, there was that. Pull into Walmart parking lot, and there is a fight between a white woman and a black woman. I failed you because actually no, I didn't fail you guys because I came in right at the end of the fight. There was hair pulling. The white woman, it looked like she had a gash on her forehead, and all I heard was that white doesn't even fight fair. She's just trying hair pull and everything else. I'm like, what did I just miss? And then I turned down the lane that they were in, and one woman had already gone into the store, and the others were complaining about what had just happened. And then further down the line, there was somebody that witnessed it, and they were talking about it. And I'm like, well, people, come on, just get. I know it's difficult, but just get along. There is no reason for all this. My gosh, somebody said something that offended you. Oh my gosh. you're an idiot. You're the type of motorcyclist that gets hit and dies, and then they raise a bunch of awareness for, but you drive like a moron. Guy pulled out 20 feet in front of me and turned left in front of me. Wasn't going that fast either. And it's kind of one of those blind corners where they need to be more careful than I do because I have the right of way. Anyway. So, it's called freedom of speech. I know there's such thing as hate speech, which you shouldn't be doing that, but they're words. And I know it says the pen is there's an old saying, the pen is mightier than the sword. But my gosh, do you really want to fight because someone hurts your feelings? Or, I mean, this isn't feudal Japan. You don't just try to murder somebody because they dishonored your family. I don't know, people. I'm very disappointed in humanity. I mean, I always am, but even more so now. So there was that. And then when I was in the checkout, which the lines in Walmart are ridiculously long because they have self-checkout with the belts, and that's where I went. But here's the thing. No one knows how to use a cash register. Unless you work in retail, you don't know how to pick up on the little signals of when to scan something next. And it's not like you would read instructions anyway. My gosh, man. So, this didn't happen in my line. It was the line right next to me. There was some black lady with her child, and she was beating him relentlessly. Just not like hitting him in the face, but just slapping his arm, just like over and over and over because he wanted something and she didn't want to give it to him, and he kept trying to take it. And finally it settled down, but then I'm standing in line, and behind me, I just hear this kid lose his mind, and apparently he grabbed all the groceries and just dumped them on the floor from the cart. And there were a lot of groceries, and I really wish I'd have been paying attention to what was behind me, because that would have been just good content. Terrible, but good content. And then there was a couple behind me that was like, oh, I would have beat that kid's ass, acting like that in public. I'm just like, there is something wrong with that whole situation. Anyway, so I wish I had the names in front of me so I could remember it. But there's 3 other things I want to talk about. Speaking of garbage people and garbage humanity, number 1, there's someone online, and I wish I could remember her name, but she's on maybe YouTube or Snap. Anyway, I don't know if it started out as a play fight. Look at Philip DeFranco's last few episodes. You'll see all of this stuff there. But there was some lady who has a German Shepherd, and she's just punching him in the face. I did not watch the video because I don't want to see that crap. But I saw one punch to the nose, and that's it for me. There's no reason you should be beating your dog like that. The only time you should be punching a dog is if it is latched onto you with its teeth. This dog was not latched onto her with its teeth. You should never be punching a dog in the nose, ever. You're a garbage human being. I wish I could remember your name. Number 2, there was... See, it was a black gentleman, and I guess he was out for a run, and these 2 white guys, I think it was a father and a son, if I remember the story correctly. You gotta look this stuff up because it's messed up. It happened like 2 months, maybe 2.5 months ago, but this black guy was jogging, just going out for a run like he does, I guess, every day or every other day, whatever. But supposedly he fit the description of a guy who had robbed a place or something that the police were looking for. Doesn't matter. If that ever happens, you need to call the cops, tell them which way it was going, the description, and all that crap. Well, this white dude and his son decided to make a citizen's arrest, I guess, on this gentleman. Well, it wasn't the guy they thought it was. Turns out, I think it was the son that shot the guy that was running and killed him. And it's been 2 months and no one's been charged. Like, the white guy's the suspect, the black gentleman was actually, I guess, involved in like a private eye or private investigator, or he's been involved with law enforcement. And it's like, they're saying that he reacted appropriately with the Good Samaritan law, or it's some kind of law, and I wish I could remember it. But again, I don't have any notes in front of me. You really need to look it up. I'm sure if you type in man shot while jogging on Google, you'll find it pretty quick. It'll be one of the top results. You two are garbage human beings. You should never do that. Unless he has got a gun and he is actively pointing it at you, leave your guns at home. You know, if you're chasing someone down and asking him, hey, we want to talk to you, no one is going to stop. If you are chasing me down in your vehicle with a gun, I am not going to stop to talk to you. You. There is no way I am stopping. In fact, I will probably try to find a gun to shoot you because you are nuts. What do you expect is gonna... You come... It's like, hey, we got some questions for you. You don't have a badge. He's like, we're making a citizen's arrest. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm not complying with you. I am literally running. So you two are garbage human beings. You really are. You suck. You need to die. You need to go to jail, for sure. I hope you go to jail. I hope both of you go to jail. Oh yeah, and then there's another guy that actually filmed what happened, and I haven't seen that video yet, but I'm gonna look it up because I want to know. Like, apparently it shows a completely different angle. I don't know. You shot an unarmed black man who was going for a jog. You suck. And then the third and final thing, I don't remember what store it was in. You can Google security guard gets shot over face mask. I'm sure something will pop up. If I find this crap, I will put something on the screen for each story. But, so I don't know if it's in Ohio or Connecticut. Anyway, there's one state where they require you to wear masks if you are going into any business. So, a lady was trying to enter a business with her mom, I guess, and her mom was wearing a mask. The lady wasn't. So, security guard at whatever establishment this was stopped and said, ma'am, you're going to have to put on a mask before you can come in here. And I guess there was an argument, some words were said, and so this lady leaves, and her mom's in the store shopping, mind you. So this lady leaves, goes home, and I guess tells her husband, and Billy Bob comes back with his son, and I guess tells the security guard, you've insulted my family, you need to apologize. There's no reason to apologize if you are trying to follow, and again, I don't know what the security guard said. Regardless, she was breaking whatever law they had in place or whatever directive was given, so she was in the wrong. And these two rejects were definitely in the wrong because the son pulls out a gun and shoots him in the head all over a face mask. What is wrthem with you? There is no faith in humanity. Like, I know there are good people out there, and honestly, I don't want to call them garbage people because, and again, trash collectors are not garbage people, but sometimes people call them garbage people because they don't know what to call them. I kind of feel bad calling these people garbage people because they may get confused with trash collectors or whatever you want to call them. But you guys suck. That security guard apparently had like 9 children. Really? You too. Both of you. If you are angry, you should never grab a weapon. Ever. What is up with people? I just saw a guy stop at a stop sign, get out, he was holding his crotch, and then he bent down to look at his front left tire. I don't get it. I don't. I was about to ask if there's some kind of disease or sickness going around that I could possibly catch to get stupider, but it's not COVID-19. It's just stupidity. I'm not getting it, people. I am unaware of what is going on. So, I know This video is probably going to be pretty uncut because I've talked the entire time, and I apologize if you think I've wasted about 17-ish minutes of your life, because I probably have. But 212 or 213 subscribers, I'm not sure which yet, but my gosh, thank you for that. Apparently I've gone up 12 subscribers in the last month. I know it's not a huge move, but hey, that's like a 5%, 5 point something percent move. I don't know, I can't math very well in my head. But man, thank you guys for, I don't know if you're watching my videos or you're just like, yeah, I feel sorry for his fat ass, I'm gonna subscribe. But thank you. I appreciate your pity. And there's some people that have subscribed lately. I'm not sure if they're bots or not, but they make comments like, do you want to be friends? How am I going to be friends with you? What, do you want to be on my Christmas card list or what? I mean, I appreciate your subscription and you're wanting to watch my videos, but I don't have time for a lot of friends. I really don't. Between work, a child, this, trying to eventually fix up a house, mowing lawn, I mean, I just don't. I'm sorry. If you comment on videos, I will try to reply when I get time, but anyway, thank you again for watching. I love all you little rift-tards out there. Bye. Ah. Say yes.
No.